Welcome to Macross George. Please consider subscribing to my channel. In this video, I wanted to share the details about my number one guitar. It is a guitar that I put together from custom parts that I ordered from Warmoth. For those of you who do not already know, Warmoth is a company that specializes in making custom guitar bodies and necks. They have items in stock that you can purchase as they are, or you can custom order guitar bodies and necks to your own specifications. After decades of playing guitar and trying many different types of guitars, I eventually discovered that I have certain preferred specifications that work best for me for both comfort and for tone. I have had several hand injuries as well as a spinal injury, and I suffer from tendonitis, arthritis, and other pains in my body that sometimes make it challenging to play guitar for very long. But I found that if I am playing a guitar that has all the right specifications, I can maximize my guitar endurance, which really helps for when I'm playing with my band or even at a jam session. For instance, I discovered some years back that fatter guitar neck profiles that fill my fretting hand palm more helps prevent my hand from cramping, where thin neck profiles make my hand cramp quickly. However, everyone is different, and I have heard other people say the exact opposite is true for them, so it is a personal preference, not a fact or a rule. I also prefer shorter scale lengths, such as the 24-inch scale found on Fender Jaguar and Mustang models, or the 24.75-inch scale found on Gibson Les Paul and SG models, over the 25.5-inch scale found on Stratocasters, Telecasters, and most shredder guitars. And I like a 42mm wide nut, a 12-inch flat radius, and a lighter guitar overall. In terms of tone, I found that I love P90 pickups, hardtail bridges, and certain types of wood. With Warmoth custom parts, I've been able to put together guitars to my exact specifications, as there are no off-the-shelf guitars that have all the specs that I want. For anyone that is interested, I suggest browsing warmoth.com to see all the different body types and neck types they make. Within each product type, you can choose in-stock items, or you can have them make custom parts to your specs, and each model has different custom options available. For this guitar, I wanted it to be lightweight and smaller scale, so I chose their 7/8 S-style body and their 7/8 warhead neck. These are meant to go together to make a guitar with a 24.75-inch scale length, like that of most Gibson guitars. These are the specifications I chose for the body. The body type is 7/8 S-style, solid construction, mahogany core wood with no laminate top, right-handed, rear route control cavity, P90 pickup routes for neck and bridge positions, holes cut out for volume, tone, and blade switch controls, a 22mm side jack hole route. You will notice that I have no bridge route selected here, and that is because I wanted a Gibson style wraparound bridge, which is not an option they offer on this body. But I had emailed them in advance to make arrangements for them to route the body for this bridge type. Also, I had sent them my bridge and mounting studs in the mail so that they could install the studs on the guitar body. I requested an angled neck pocket so that I would not need to use a shim, and put that note into the order after already making arrangements in advance via email. Additionally, I requested Warmoth to install the grounding wire, which they attach to the bridge studs and lead through the control cavity. The rest of the specs include standard 4-bolt mounting holes, Strat neck pocket shape, forearm and tummy cut body contours, no binding and edge decorations, no battery box, and clear satin finish. These are the specifications I chose for the neck: modern construction, roasted maple shaft wood, dark Indian rosewood fretboard, 22mm nut width, right-handed, fat back neck profile, straight 12-inch fretboard radius, 24 frets, no binding, stainless steel wide and tall frets, vintage style tuner holes, cream standard dot inlays, white side dots, Graphtec white Tusk XL string nut, standard 4-bolt mounting holes, Strat shape neck heel, and no finish for the neck. For the pickups, I found a set of Gibson brand P90s used on reverb.com and really lucked out because this set has a reverse wound, reverse polarity on one pickup so that the middle position is hum canceling. The bridge I got for this originally was a Tone Pros adjustable wraparound bridge, AVT2GN, and that is the one that I sent to Warmoth to install the studs into the body with. That is a great bridge and I did enjoy it, but I had heard about the man-made USA bridges and I wanted to try one, so I installed one of their intonatable stop-tail bridges and liked it even more. The man-made had more clarity, articulation, and attack. I got a Van Dyke Harms extra thick stainless steel neck plate just because it feels really solid and it won't corrode. For the tuners, I just bought a set of Fender American Vintage Strat tuners. I should warn you all now that the Warmoth neck tuner holes require some extra reaming before installing the tuner mechanisms. If you try to force them in, it can crack the neck, especially if the neck is roasted maple. I also ordered the other hardware required to put the guitar together, including potentiometers, knobs, wires, tone caps, shielding tape, strap buttons, screws, pickup switch, input jack, and jack plate. Warmoth sells all the parts you need to put a guitar together. In terms of assembling the guitar, I already had some experience with doing a basic guitar setup, soldering, and so forth. Although none of it is difficult, I do recommend doing some research online before assembling yourself. Google search and YouTube tutorials are very helpful for these kinds of things. In terms of the process, I first installed the adhesive shielding tape as neatly as I could in the control cavity and under the pickup cavities. Then I wired in the pickups, potentiometers, pickup switch, and jack. I had downloaded a wiring diagram from the internet to help me sort out what goes where. Seymour Duncan has a great archive of wiring diagrams available on their website. I carefully installed the tuners into the head of the neck, and as I mentioned before, this requires care and usually extra reaming or sanding of the holes to avoid cracking the wood. I then installed the bridge, put the neck on, strung it up, did a basic setup for preferred string height, set the intonation, and it was ready to rock. I have made several changes and adjustments to this guitar, but for the past 3 years, this has been my number one guitar. It is lightweight, very comfortable to play, and sounds fantastic. The two P90 pickups give me a lot of variation in tones. Warm, fat neck pickup, biting, clear bridge pickup, and the middle position with hum canceling has a balanced, beautiful tone. I recorded with this guitar on both of my Arcane Lullaby albums, Innermost Seer and Heretical Daydream, along with my number 2 guitar, which is another Warmoth partscaster. That other one is a T-style 7/8 body with a 24-inch scale length Jaguar neck, and I hope to do a video about that one as well. Please subscribe to my channel and comment below with your thoughts. Thank you very much.